대장님. 이거 언제 샀어? 안 추워. 추울 것 같은데 오늘?
키로네 여기서까지?
10kg?
네.
어?
단순
먼저 갑니다. 아까에서 잠깐 문자 하나만 보내고 갈게요. 출발. 김밥 좀 살게요. 지금 무슨 김? 참치, 야채. 저 끝에 네. 지리산에 왔다 싶네. 와, 대장 잡아라. 와, 일단 뒤에서는 할 수 있을까? 그니까 진짜 라이더일 뿐. 와, 너무 좋다. 이 구간 중에서 그러게.
Merciless, my sprint explodes. The finish line is mine.
I've become, a pulse within the pack, a spark concealed in steady calm, the lightning in attack. Make a way, I'm searching far ahead, the road is mine to claim. You can't outrun the iron spark, I've set the track aflame. Iron spout, they call my name, wings of steel, I soar through flame. Hidden strength becomes the light, I cross the line, I own the night. A sprout of steel
안녕하세요.
fully grown, a legend in the air. Every turn, at every climb, my name is written there. Iron sprout, they'll call me still, the one who changed the game. A legacy of strength and speed, immortal in my flame.
Climb up like a beast, fire in my chest. Every step's a battle, but I never rest. Fist clenched tight as I reach for the sky. The higher I go, the louder I cry.
Push through the storm, the thunder in my veins, no fear in my eyes, just breaking the chains. I'm unstoppable, nothing holds me down.
Pico in my crown. Climb up like a beast, feel the hunger inside. Glide down like a priest with the peace in my stride. Rage in the rise, calm in the fall. I conquer the mountain, I've mastered it all.
Sweat drips down as I tear through the night. With every breath, I'm ready to fight. The climb is fierce, but the view is sweet. I'm wild on the way up,
A gentle in defeat.
through the storm, the thunder in my veins, no fear in my
안녕하세요.
eyes, just breaking the chains. I'm unstoppable, nothing holds me down.
At the peak, I'll wear my crown. Climb up like a beast, feel the hunger inside. Glide down like a priest with the peace in my stride. Rage in the rise, calm in the fall. I conquer the mountain, I've mastered it all. Sweat drips down as I tear through the night. With every breath, I'm ready to fight. The climb is fierce, but the view is sweet. I'm wild on the way up, but gentle in defeat.
Through the storm, the thunder in my veins, no fear in my eyes, just breaking the chains. I'm unstoppable, nothing holds me down. I can go where my crown. Conquered the mountain, I've mastered it all.
On the edge, I find my way. Through the wild, I never sway.
Like a beast, I tear the skies. Like a priest, I close my eyes. On the edge, I find my way. Through the wild, I never sway. Like a beast, I tear the skies. Like a priest, I close my eyes.
Climb up like a beast, feel the hunger inside. Glide down like a priest with the peace in my stride.
I've won the battle. I followed the lead. Raging like a beast, but fight
또 가세요.
또 달리는 거예요? 네.
좋아요. 좋아요.
몸 닦아야죠. 네, 힘주고.
힘줘도 나와.
그 남원에 다 브레이크 타임이 있대, 3시에.
아하.
제가 종봉에 있나 한번 보고 검색만 하고 갈게요.
정승처럼.
Running through these city lights, never looking back. Chasing dreams, we're side by side on this winding track. If I stumble, if I fall, it's just a little break. I'll get up and stand tall, ready to accelerate. Catch me if I fall behind, just a step but I'll be fine. I'll rise up and find my stride, running with you side by side. Catch me if I lose my way, but I'll be back in this race. Together we will shine. Catch me if I fall behind. Sometimes I might slow it down, but I won't stay down. Finding strength inside of me, I'll turn it all around. With every step I'm gaining ground, catching up so fast. With you here I know somehow this moment's gonna last. Catch me if I fall behind, just a step but I'll be fine. I'll rise up and find my stride, running with you side by side. Catch me if I lose my way, but I'll be back in this race. Together we will shine. Catch me if I fall behind. Even if I fall a bit, it's not the end. I'll find my way back, stronger again. With you cheering by my side, we'll cross that finish line. Catch me if I fall behind, just a step but I'll be fine. I'll rise up and find my stride, running with you side by side. Catch me if I lose my way, but I'll be back in this race. Together we will shine. Catch me if I fall behind. Catch me if I fall behind. I'll bounce back every time. With you I'll never mind. Together we will climb.
옷도 있나요?
내 심장은 리듬 위에 내 마음이 말라
끝없이 펼쳐진 길 우리 부르고 있어 이 마음 이대로 어디든 갈 수 있어 너와 함께 짙은 향커피 한잔 모든 게 가벼워져 아직도 가야 할 길 우리 기다려 철과 속 파고드는 마법의 한 방울이 두 바퀴 날개 달아 오늘도 달려가 우리 함께 첫 만남의 설렘이 내 맘끝에 맺혀 되돌이 만나는 모든 게 새로워 바람에 내 머릿결 커피향 가득해 You drive me crazy, you drive me mad Shout Push 짙은 향 커피 한잔 모든 게 가벼워져 아직도 가야 할 길 우리 기다려 혈관 속 파고드는 마법의 한 방울이 두 바퀴 날개 달아 오늘도 달려가 Coffee in the morning 내 하루를 열어 Magic in the drop 두 바퀴를 달려